Okay, YouTube, today we're watching the first intro
So the
of
way
Beast
Game
of
Freak has been
Reincarnation,
describing
and
this
it's got
game is
all
that it
types
is-
of goddamn little goodies for us. It's gonna be the next game we're playing, so hopefully you guys will like taking a look at this with me too. We are watching. Hold on. Who the hell are we watching? What's his goddamn name again? GameSpot. All right, let's get it.
a road trip, essentially. You, Emma, and Ku are basically traveling across Japan. It takes place, I think, like 1,000 or 2,000 years in the future. As you can tell, everything is destroyed,
2,000 years in the
overrun,
future?
And as Emma, you need to destroy these creatures. They're called like Malefics, and they roam the wild. They seem to be
Malefics.
overtaken by some sort of growth. Okay, so this is the first open area you get to explore. These areas, I wouldn't say are
Oh,
narrow.
look at the
but there
fucking
is a
hops on
direct
this
path
mofo.
through them in order to get to the next story beat.
そう、わかった。
Oh, I love that it's in Japanese. Look, I will not be changing that. I will not be
These are
changing it from
checkpoints, quite
Japanese.
literally a campfire, not a bonfire, a campfire. When you interact, I think it resets the enemies. And you can do your normal
Campfire.
stuff like level up, acquire skills.
Okay, the UI is
and
extremely
it's
easy to
quite
understand.
Literally a skill tree.
Oh. The art style is very different, but
All right, we're gonna move on though.
what is it? The music reminds
Tell
me
by
of Stellar
listening to the
Blade.
Music too. It's very near Automata inspired.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Oh, what the fuck?
First
Oh.
bit of combat. So when your sword glows like that, it means you did a.
You see how it just kind of stuttered a bit? I get it. They're not ready yet, but I don't know about that. I'm trying to play this bitch at damn near 4K. This is a cinematic game, and if we doing that, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's on console. I don't know.
Parry, and you could see that little yellow bar under their health kind of fill.
Oh. There it goes. There it
Just
goes.
like Sekiro, when that maxes out, they stagger, and you can follow up with a killing blow.
Oh, the dog's tail's like a tree. Maybe he's one of the things, and she's just helping him, or he or she. Okay. What the fuck? Where did he just come from?
く、何かあるの？
Another thing to point out is that there's a lot of
Whoa.
verticality in this game. This is something that kind of surprised me. I know in the trailers you could see her doing this, but I didn't expect
What
you'd
the
be able to
hell?
do this right out of the gate.
This is
and
pretty.
go
That's
as
pretty
high as
smooth.
you can.
That
But
movement
it
is
seems
pretty.
like, you know, some of these buildings you might see in the background, you might be able to scale them. I didn't have time to try it myself, but given how much height you get off that jump, kind of makes sense.
お前はどこから来たの？
All
Okay.
right, so this is post-apocalyptic. It seems
So
like
it's
for
like
the
the
most
robots
part,
and
the only
shit.
things still alive are these golems. I have to imagine these golems were man-made. Maybe they destroyed humanity, something like that. Because the interactions I've seen between golems and Emma, they don't seem to like Emma that much. And what they're talking about is a nushi. Now I looked that up in Japanese.
Maybe
I believe
because
that means
they're
like
freaking-
head of household, master. These nushis are sort of the bosses of the area, at least. For
Bosses
this area,
of
that
the
seems
area.
to be true. You are hunting.
It's like
a big
AI or
creature
something like
throughout.
that. What
Also,
was
as
the
you can
fucking
tell, I'm
things?
playing in Japanese.
Androids,
English will be available
androids.
at launch. They recommended I play Japanese.
Japanese sounds sick.
So we're gonna pause here. The reason why I wanted to include this is because it kind of shows how the affinities work in this game. So there are different
Affinities.
affinities. What we're looking at here are the affinities tied to Ku's moves. Now, once you press the Y button or the triangle button, depending on what controller you're playing on, you slow down time, essentially freeze it, and then you can pick from these different moves that Ku has. They also come with different affinity. So the one we're on right now, this bloom, it deals high destructive damage. So these enemies with the shield, their shield is weak to destructive damage. So we're gonna
Hopefully
choose
this
that,
isn't
destroys the
turn-based.
shield,
Oh, it
immediately
does kinda
staggers
look
it, and then I
turn-based.
jump
Oh,
in
no.
for the kill. One thing they were
Oh
saying when I was checking
man.
this out is that they said that this is hard, but it's not as hard.
I mean,
as
turn-based is
Souls-likes.
fine, but
and a big reason for that is it gives you a lot of options.
I don't know.
Ku
I
being
might
one of them.
sacrifice it for the cinematics of it.
く、
Okay.
ありそう？
Not so much.
く、
Okay. And then she goes in for the kill. Okay, so I don't really like there's not a back and forth combat. I want to really like going back and forth and just be giving him like the fucking business. Okay, there we do have that option, so you don't always have to use your affinities. Because I was just kind of like, I don't know about that. Okay, so exploration is definitely key.
く敵だ
Nice. That vertical move, I'm about to be spamming that. That shit is so cool. Okay, the assassination animation is pretty cool, pretty nice. Oh, these things have bow and arrows? Oh, well, I mean, if they have shields and swords and shit, I guess so. So, that makes sense.
く
Oh. Oh. Very promising. Very, very, very promising. I like that.
く敵がいる
Oh? Hold on.
So one thing I did notice is that just because you see the button prompt doesn't mean you'll activate it. I think you need to be pointing almost directly at it in order to activate it.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Maybe it's like makes it less easy, or they're doing it for a reason. I'm not really sure about that. Okay.
This was like the only thing I died
Alright.
against. He's got like a skull over
Oh
his
my
head.
God,
I
he
don't think
had
I
a
was high
freaking
enough
whole
level
samurai
him
for this
when I
mofo.
fought him, but I think I put up a decent fight. But it seems like these sort of enemies are existing outside of the main path, you know? Kind of typical, right? Like there's a tougher enemy. If you want to put in the work to level up or really understand his patterns, you can take him on, defeat him, and he'll likely have a treasure.
Okay, and then you use your affinities to like weaken them real good, and then you get your blows in there. Oh, nah. He about to get cooked. Oh! So it's not always the legs. She can like whip it like a freaking
And as you can see, Ku's kind of got a mind of its own.
God damn it, I forget
Even
what
if
it's
I'm not
called.
commanding it, Ku is
Like a
putting
zip
down
line
pressure, attacking.
ability.
But as you can see in the bottom right corner, that's
Boy, getting
sort of
cooked.
his-
Use your
his
super, my
action
boy.
points or whatever, and those specific call out attacks you do.
Oh.
Use some of that. And every time you successfully parry, Ku
So how I
gets stamina
use
back.
my affinity is using Ku. Oh. See the little stutter? I mean, I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater.
So I
gotta let it
included this
live.
because
Gotta let it live.
If you noticed, I actually didn't start at the campfire when I died. I started at a checkpoint, and I believe that checkpoint was set after I
Oh.
talked to that golem in this shack, which is kind of interesting in Souls game Sekiro. It puts you back at that.
I wonder how much you
campfire,
can
and
upscale
seems
this
like
shit.
There's natural checkpoints throughout it.
Make it look even better.
Okay, so we are continuing on the main path again.
Mhm.
This is Emma's hair. Basically, if you hold R, you can
Ooh.
extend this out, and you can use it to cross gaps. Once again, there's a lot of
What
traversal
the
mechanics.
hell?
八重地
Oh my gosh. But that's so cool though.
We're
That means
gonna
there's a lot of
take look
exploration to
at-
do.
Well, I hit the wrong button, but we're going to take a look at some skill trees here.
Okay. Rest, acquire skills, enhance equipment, view pack. Okay.
So first we're going to level up attributes. So if you've played a Souls game, this should look pretty familiar. Big difference is that there's only 3
How
main
many fits
attributes:
can we get?
Strength, vitality,
How many fits can we get?
fluorescence.
And can
So
this
by upgrading these, they improve
in
different
theory,
stats, as you'd expect. Vitality
get
improves HP, and strength improves
very
attack,
defense.
I actually don't know how
Interesting,
level up
some
fluorescence
might
is at all,
say.
but I have to
If we
imagine
got
it's like
Stellar
skill
Blade
power is
music or
critical.
Near
So
Automata
skill
type
power is
feels
like
to it,
special moves.
maybe,
And it
just
looks like you
maybe,
get an attribute point for each time
we
you level up.
might be cooking with grease here, boys. I don't know. I don't know if it's that type of game. Or maybe it's supposed to be a really sad game. That'd be unfortunate.
And then
It's
we
already
have
a
the skill
sad,
tree. So the way the skill tree works
They
is that in order
did
to access
really well
specific
with
skills,
designing.
you need to improve your attributes. As you can tell there, it said required attributes 7/7.
Oh.
Tracking shot requires 7 fluorescence. Don't have that, just can't do it.
Oh, the different weapon system. This is really good. I'm a sucker for like good
But I
looking
think
stuff.
we're going to do Entanglement Overdrive, which increases the duration of your time slowdown skill.
Definitely need time slowdown when he gets that samurai. Oh fuck no, bro. Dodging his freaking like heavy attacks is gonna be like peak. You're gonna need that shit for sure. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Not too much, not overwhelming. So you actually know where we're trying to get to, like an end goal, not just ever going with 3,000 different skill tree options and whatnot. Stellar Blade have like 60 of them bitches, bro.
So on
It's still
top
good.
of Emma's skills, Ku also has his own skill tree and attributes. I don't level him up in these sections of gameplay.
Oh, so you have to level up Ku separately as well. Okay.
Okay, so I'm following the main story. So this is sort of like a dungeon, I would say. So right, we're exploring the overworld, and we are in sub-city number 1, which to me tells me that there are multiple sub-cities like this you'll be able to explore.
I wonder if like the more you explore like the underworld and whatnot, if it gets better. This shit looks nasty as a bitch. What the fuck? Interesting. But these stones look
And
more
we're
like
gonna skip ahead a little 'cause
shrines.
I did some
Like
more
somebody
leveling up
placed them.
here.
I know. And why would the golems place it if they're like golems, you know, robots?
奥の扉、その先にもゴーレムの反応がある。奴らを全滅させれば、ロックは解除されるは
It's
ず。
just more of like a sneaking
So
mission.
my goal essentially for this was to destroy all the machines here. And there we go. I whiffed
Hey.
the aerial attack.
I was
but
about to say, I was like,
okay.
that was not very bonita. Oh, is that like little directional thing? Like gives you like a little directional help. The blue wind we just saw. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah. Yo, Ku's about to be, and you know something? They better freaking keep that damn dog alive, bro. Because if they kill this dog, bro, no, we don't need any more emotional turmoil. Hell no, bro.
Like I said, the
Electronic
Cleanse
brain.
Walker, that's the name of the vehicle at the beginning that I forgot the name of. That's sort of your base of operations, and those things seem to improve it. I don't know how. I didn't get to really do that, but I know inside the Cleanse Walker, you can like, upgrade weapons, level up. I think even upgrade your gear.
Okay. So you really don't need to worry about shit till you run up against like some crazy ass enemy.
Who's not pretty, but hey, he's dead.
Okay. Oh no, look at the markings on the wall. They drew that shit. So like these things are like more like they actually have a brain of some sort. Ooh. Nice little parry system. What's this on the bottom left over here? Oh, that's your like
There also is a
or
crouch.
guns.
However, it doesn't give
no,
you the
wait, the
tutorial
bow and
for
arrow.
that until
Handheld the bow and
after you
arrow.
beat the first boss. So I just didn't even try crouching. I was like, well, you know, like
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna parry everything.
She switched the outfit. Okay. Okay. Based
So
off
before
the
I can
outfit,
enter,
it
of
is
course, there
definitely
is
more
another
serious,
golem.
more
This
trying
one
to
is a little
survive.
tougher. Got a much bigger health bar, and it has
Bam!
a skull
Blast his
that's
ass!
not as red as the other enemy, but it's still red, as you can see.
He's like a
Not doing
mummy.
quite as much damage.
Oh. Nice. Oh. I feel like I'm very easy to be impressed. I don't know. You know, I don't know if this game was like
That's the
really
only
what
moment I
I
did some
thought it was
juggling.
gonna be,
I'm
but
not
I
really
still do
sure
want to play.
how I did it. It seemed like Ku knocked him in the air, and then I was able to immediately jump to them and start attacking.
Like I was thinking this was like a more like beast collecting type game. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Monster Hunter, but like you don't really collect them. You kind of just like harvest them, take their stuff, and like make your gear better and just hunt more monsters. But I thought this was like more of like we riding monsters, like we hey, pause real quick, pause. My bad. But like kind of like you're looking for something. Almost like what's that game?
All right, there's another golem. We're gonna
Horizon Forbidden
do
Dawn.
this.
その姿
Oh, is that a
So at
ghost?
the end of this, you can see it's holding a bow. This is where Emma gets a bow. So before I was firing this little like hand crossbow thing.
Oh, it's
so
like
it
a
seems like there are
mechanical bow.
multiple different ranged weapons. Neat.
朽ちるだけじゃ
Oh no, she's using like the little hologram thing. Zengetsu bow. Okay.
All right, so to wrap this up, we are going to
Oh.
fight the Nishu boss at
Oh,
the very
shit.
end, or at least what I presume is the end of the area. As I said
It's
in my
like
preview,
super
I managed
oh,
to
nah.
one-shot this thing, which, according to the people running the demo, they were saying that no one had done that yet, but they probably say it to everyone.
Hey, yo.
協力して敵の動きを止めることも考える。
Oh? Yeah, Ku's definitely gonna need to be up in this mofo. Ain't no. Oh.
Yeah, so as you can see,
I like
am
that. I like the
doing
gameplay.
a lot of parrying, and as I parry, the stagger bar below the
Mm.
boss's health is increasing.
Okay. Hopefully we get to use Ku a lot more, and he has a lot like
And
cooler
using
looking
this
things.
ability to slow down time to get extra
Mm.
attacks on it.
Get in there, puppy.
It felt really good, honestly. I love Sekiro. That's one thing I talked about in my preview. Like, Sekiro is an all-timer for sure. I still consistently boot it up.
I wonder if like the timing windows get shorter and shorter, like the more you get with tougher bosses and whatnot. This definitely looks great.
But as you
though.
can see, once I filled that stagger bar,
hell
it tumbles.
yeah.
So there's not like a immediate one-shot kill after that. I can just go up and attack it.
But you're gonna need to be a little bit more rapid for me.
なんで
What
何
the?
が起きておる
Oh.
汚れの森。奴が周囲の腐食に干渉した。
What are these things? Are they like aliens or are these like some sort of chemical that freaking whoever was behind or left behind created? Or something the golems created? So many questions. Sheesh. Not bad. Boy putting in work. So pairing is definitely going to be super important with the bosses.
空の技
At least it's like not unparryable or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause
There we go. Stagger
hell
again.
yeah,
I was kind of hoping since his health would be low, there'd be like a finisher.
That would be
but there
cool.
isn't,
They should
so
definitely add
I
that.
had Ku finish him off. I got to see a little bit of story stuff after that, but that's pretty much where the demo ended. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, make sure to subscribe to GameSpot. And if you
yeah. So like, it looked pretty cool. I think it was pretty sick. I do animations to be had to it. Like when he was finishing off the boss, I would hope like some sort of like animation, like how Ninja Gaiden 4 has their animations or their finishers or whatever. That would be sick as fuck. And like if it gets flashier as we go along, because obviously it's just a demo, that'd be super sick. But definitely enjoyed that demo. Definitely think it's gonna be pretty cool. Not exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I hope there's more monsters and like more what is it? Freaking, weird looking animal bosses and stuff like the guy just fought. That'd be super sick. So we're gonna be playing that as soon as it comes out. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok. That was what we got today. You've been you, I've been me, Johnny Jack TV, signing out, baby. Peace.